Heavy is the crown. Solo leveling Briar with this is pretty solid. I'll keep this one in mind. Let's see. I think it's just BT, no? Quick, give me Aatrox. I want to play like AP Darius or something. But I kind of need like Seeker's Arm Guard or Mittens for that. Can one get solo leveling in Moguls? No, because Moguls is stage 3 exclusive. You could, in theory, get solo leveling into the prismatic that gives you Moguls into Gambler Blade. That one is possible. But that would need LeBlanc encounter. It's gonna take a while to get this Illaoi, she's very tanky. At least Briar's having fun. The stats disappear at the PvE round. It's only for 5 combats. Okay. I mean, for items, we could go for a bow, set ourselves up with Draven, so we can go into Darius. Encounter doesn't tell us anything. QSS next? Nah, it's fine. We can just go Whisper here. If we want to slam an item. Okay, das ist Zorn. There's no Draven here. Bow was taken. Should I take the Spat? Are there any shenanigans with Darius with Spat? I mean, there was the idea of doing Invoker Darius, so maybe I would consider it. Okay. Crit it is, but crit means I can't slam. So, I mean, I could give her Thieves instead of BT, so she has more items. What is this? This Giant Slayer belt, I mean, you can try. She does use the crit chance pretty good because she only does auto attacks. But losing the sustain from BT can be dangerous. I mean, she still has 20 Omnivamp. Question is, how much better would... I mean, the Vayne would have beat me eventually, I think. Demacia is a hard matchup. Would have been interesting to repeat that fight with BT though and see the difference. I mean, I could have went for Steadfast BT Steadfast hard, and maybe I would have won that fight, last fight. Only having a single item on solo leveling in 2-5 is definitely bad. Okay, I mean, that guy should be easy peasy. Yeah, and then again, the Nico attack speed debuff was a bit frustrating. And Zoe. It's 2 attack speed debuffs here that are poison from Briar. Very close fight, but no uneven XP and 50 gold here. Overall, pretty good run. Can't complain.
Pick a card. Exterminate. Exterminate.
Hello, Grease Knees. Why nay? I don't want to play my main account anymore. It's exhausting. We could go for Titan's Archangel Darius. But where is my Draven? I am still looking for Mr. Draven here. We can also go for Aurelion if I find Taric. We have an okay setup for Aurelion. We have like Nashor with half of Jeweled. I did find a Draven finally. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, let's actually Archangel this. Screw it.
Enforced equilibrium.
Okay. Hello, Denki. Could check for sweet. That's good stuff here. Let's Gamba a bit. Gunslinger Zorn. That's Warwick. But Gunslinger 1 can also be T-Hex. Oh, we can also do Gunslinger Darius, actually. Interesting. I'm gonna have to think a little bit. We also have 2 Reforgers, by the way.
Dispel your shall unite.
I need to think a bit. I mean, doing like Gunslinger, Zorn, Darius also sounds very fun. I definitely like the idea of that. But I think the Warden emblem would be worthless in that case. Thing is, like, Draven and Darius actually fit into Zorn if you want.
Not Draven.
How's he doing? Not that good, okay. Also, we have a Blitzcrank ready. That means we would just have to find like a Vi and a Jinx. This gives us Warwick on 7, which gives us Quick Striker. One option would be to just play Gunslinger Warwick. That's the easy option. But I feel like a Gunslinger Darius would be... Gunslinger Zorn. Gunslinger Zorn Darius would be a fun alternative to go for here. No, we haven't done any upgrades recently, Denki. Spat or frying pan. Spat or frying pan.
Did you know that working out with Set makes you bigger? I love this encounter.
Sunfire. I'm thinking Quick Striker, but Vanquisher. Okay, this is why we should check for Jinx right now. So Jinx is important. Okay, let's clean this up a bit. Okay, this gives me Warwick. Could be Freyard Emblem plus... Nah. I might actually just go full Gamba. Yeah, what do we do with the Archangel, by the way? Archangel and Zorn. I guess I'll just give it to the Darius. Oh, does Vi not have an item? Oh, I thought I gave him one. Oops. Can't go 7 Zorn on 7 though if I want to play Darius. That's something to keep in mind. Unless I reforge this with a crit and build a second Zorn emblem. That would be one solution.
Opposing me. Noxus will rise.
I think BT is gonna go into him regardless, right? If we want to do Gunslinger on Darius. Oh, it's a big Draven incoming. Chainverse. Any crit here? No. Could do Sunfire. That's a fast Raven 3-star incoming.
I'll let my hands do the talking.
Okay, let's try to... Okay, so I wanted to try this. You can keep this. This is currently Rusa Defender, which is not that interesting. Same for the Warden. So I was actually thinking of doing this. Ionia, again, not that interesting. You Archangel, you BT, you Thieves, you Vamox Rember. Okay. If I get one more crit, I can just 7 Zon on 7 here. So Darius is okay with the AP. His job is pretty much just to ult as much as he can. Silco's Revenge, that's a bit late. Trifecta is good. I can take Trifecta.
Changed more.
Okay.
Never retreat.
Slayer. Don't actually need it here, right? Carnist. Carnist can be used for 6 later, but that's pretty far. Also Swain can be a Carnist with Juggernaut, but who would want the emblem? Darius for the mana. The problem is you only get the mana if you kill. Darius isn't that good at killing. If anything, it would be the Raven, actually. As dumb as that sounds. So the plan right now is, I think, to get a crit out of the Carousel, do Zond Raven. And that's more or less it, I think. Okay, let's check this Herald out. That's in front. Okay, 58, 56. Okay, here comes spin number 1 at 50. Dropping down, dropping down, dropping down. I mean, and at 0. Okay, not bad. Honestly, not bad. That's a pretty terrifying amount of armor reduction to help out my Jinx and my Draven.
Death by my hand.
Darius has a really nice heal that scales with AP. It goes... Currently his heal is 857. That's a lot. Okay, we need crit. We need a 3-go here. Yeah, so Darius, when they actually buffed Gunslinger Darius because they increased his bleed. They increased his bleed from 4 to 5 seconds. So everybody who's being tanked by a Darius cast loses Was it 5 ticks or was it 10 ticks? I don't actually know how fast the Darius... If the Darius ticks in 1 second increments or 0.5 ticks, I'm not really sure.
Put a dent in 'em.
Not Draven. Draven.
Okay, nice. Gunslinger is better on Warwick. It says on TFT Academy. Can we stop sucking off TFT Academy and just have fun in this video game? It's actually crazy how much damage this website is causing.
Maybe I did shit.
Nice, okay, we're done here. Okay, that is... Well, you're not gonna find Zorn, Gunslinger, Archangel, Darius and TFT Academy, like duh. They would never understand this. They would never understand the brilliance of Arcanist, Draven and Archangel Darius. Okay, let's see. This Garen has 157 armor.
Let's go next.
That's the first spin. That's the second spin. That is the third spin. And fourth. And he's dead. 25 armor in the end. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. How much did Darius heal? 4,450. I mean, part of that is the Zorn heal as well. Thank you, Bruce. Thanks for the sub. How much has Draven printed? Not that much. 17 so far. Yeah, Swain is our level 8 at the moment, and Shyvana's our level 9. We have the 3 stars, so we can probably accelerate this by ignoring the Jinx. We don't really need Whisper. Like, I want to get rid of the Arcanist emblem. Let's see. There's Titans for Warwick, but I would prefer Draven item. I think it's Giant Slayer. It's either Titans, Warwick, or Giant Slayer, but considering the Warwick really isn't that important here, I think we're gonna go with this. And then you can have the crit. I don't know, let's just give this to Vi at the moment. It's just very fillerish anyway. How much does this Herald have? Very tanky. But we have a nice power spike at the moment, so we are difficult to defeat. Like I said, the problem with Arcanist is that, I mean, we could do Arcanist emblem over Archangel in theory, but the effect only procs on kill, not on takedown. And that's a bit of an issue for me, because Darius is not really the unit that kills, it's Draven who cleans up. Can I explain the Darius build? So he has a physical dot in an AoE, and every time the dot triggers, you reduce the armor. The Archangel is to heal him, because he's one of the best healing ratios in the entire game. And Zorn is just nice. We can replace. Yeah, I mean maybe we can fit in 6 into this comp, but it's not high prio. We can get units pretty quickly to 0 armor, so that's cool. The curse build. I love it though. I agree, Zen. I actually agree that hands-on should be a thing. And I heavily disagree when Mort said that hands-on shouldn't be a thing. Okay. This should be enough for now. Go level 9, then Swain, then Shyvana, and maybe Ziggs, we'll see. Mel, my favorite legendary. I mean, I like the tech part about Mel. Like, I don't see, the thing is, like, in that game earlier where we printed 4 Radiant items, Mel casted 0 times. So I like one aspect of her kit, but I don't really care about the rest. Wow. Okay, that's actually holy. That was crazy. That was a crazy fight. Darius heal is flat. No, it scales with his HP and AP. It has a 280 AP ratio with a 15% health ratio. What do we have here? Visage, Ionic, Ginzo, Archangel, Striker. I think it's actually the Visage. I can use a bit more tankiness. Okay. It's level 9 and 6-1. We look for Warwick, Shyvana, Swain. I wonder if Darius should be one more here. Because like the Draven, they're more likely to go on this target, not on this target. I have an opinion on double up. I would like to play it more, but it is very buggy each set, which I don't like as much.
You think it wise to bite the hand that feeds you?
Poor Darius. It's getting this is a nice singed build, by the way. Ah, look at that money here. Nice. 37 gold on the Draven. Now 4 Gunslinger is never worth it. I like my 7 zone. I like my Noxus. I like my 4 Juggernauts later. Ta -ta -ta. Okay. Level Rush 9, get Arcana 6, swap Blitz with Swain. I could, but this comp is a very 80-ish comp with the Gunslinger emblem and Raven 3-star. Did we get the Herald to 0? Yeah, we did. Nice. Almost. That was kind of bad targeting for me. Listen, Vanquisher Mail does not print 11 gold per round. You're just waiting me. You probably played Vanquisher Mail once on the PBE server when the set was new. And the Vanquisher emblem didn't have a cooldown yet. It is physically impossible for Vanquisher Mail to print more than like 3 gold per round. So I'm not falling for that bait. I mean, I've played Vanquisher Mail, so I've seen it. I know that this is a lie.
Brazen.
Embrace the cosmos.
The dragon.
Shyvana, Warwick. Well, I guess looking for Swain this late in the game is a bit cringe. I mean, I can give the Darius our Spirit Visage, but Archangel is more funny, especially if the opponents don't have anti-heal. But Elos is just like gold. It's a fresh account.
On wings of fury.
I could do Ziggs instead of... I mean, we could do this, but then there's like no Swain. But considering I haven't found Swain, maybe I should... let me like not sell the guy. Also, I think Zorn is really good on Madame here. I'm not trying to bait you, I promise. Well, I'm still not gonna believe you because I've played Vanquisher Mare. I know what she's capable of. And I know that she doesn't print as much gold as you say she does. Looks like the comp has hit the limit. Looks like we've hit the limit.
Piltover's finest. Sister, grifter, topside shifter.
Well, Jinx technically gives me Gunslinger trade for Darius, which I don't need to keep. I mean, maybe I just lost because I unintentionally removed 7 Zone. It was enough to beat this guy. We have a top 2. Kyosa's Brimble, another Giant Slayer. Okay, what do we have here? We have a Garen. I should be able to beat that guy. Has to be possible. Still Swain 2, potentially. Okay, let's see. Oh, I missed Swain. Oops. Right, let me see how that... Okay, that fight looks good. I got the Warwick in the back line. Let me just take the Swain. Okay, let's see. Dravengold is... Dravengold is 57 here. Anything useful? Ziggs. Lots of Shyvana this game. We're gonna change He's trying to do something with Hull Crusher on the... Okay.
Reckoners, no one remembers. For the cause!
This Garen has still 250 armor. That's not good. Okay. He's beating me with 6.
You dare oppose not.
Yeah, the effect works without the trait active. The trait doesn't matter. I mean, on one hand, I mean, we should probably move the Archangel to 6 and then try to find a different item. I think I do need the Darius to be where the Draven is. Bramble seems good. It's fairly physical. Outside of his 6. Which I'm... Okay, we did get that. Okay, so I do want my Darius to start like here. These two can be here, this is fine. This guy... Okay, let's see. Garen starts with 282. Let's hope Darius gets a few casts out.
We did kind of want to remove a little bit of those, I'll call them Leduc shenanigans.
Okay, good. Looking good, looking good. That should be game. Yes, GG.